Hi golfers, Nick here from Nick Taylor Golf. It's Friday, so welcome to another lesson on golf tips. This week on Golf Tips, we're going to talk about width in the golf swing, how I believe you should create width, and how you can use that to create power, and some misconceptions about width. So, a lot of people think width is, in the swing, is how wide you can swing the club away from you, and how you can use that to create power. Now, you've seen some of my lessons, I've talked about the grid, so I've got the grid set up here. So you've got the yellow string there representing the club path, you've got the green one representing the hand path, you've got the white one straight up there representing the centre of the swing, and you've got this white one here representing the ball position to project the path out to the right to create the draw. So because the golf club is built at an angle, the natural plane angle moves around the body. Now if the club was built completely upright like this, the natural plane angle would move up and down the target line, and then you would want that club to be moving up and down the target line. Because the club is built at an angle, the natural plane angle is at an angle which creates an arc, which represented on the ground is sort of this yellow string here for the club. So when I talk about width, I talk about how deep this club gets in behind you. And you look at some of the longest hitters in the world, they're not swinging the club up and down that target line. Some of them may take it back up that target line, but then they'll find some way of bringing it back on this arc to create more depth to their swing. So I talk about width as in more this way, more behind you than necessarily out in front of you. So to create more depth or more width in behind you to get this club swinging on the arc, a few things have to happen in your swing. As I swing back, my left shoulder moves down, my knee flex begins to change. So this left knee bends forward, this back leg starts to straighten. That helps me bring the club more inwards on this arc, creating more width this way, as opposed to width out in front of you. Now, it's quite important you do try and get the feeling of keeping the arms straight, because you don't want the arms flexing too much. So you may need to get that sensation of keeping that club away from you, but at the same time, you want that club coming in behind you. So let's try and get a shot here. So left shoulder down, knee flex changing. That's going to help bring my hands more inwards, create the width, depth to the swing. If you get it right, you should get a little draw like that. So hopefully that's cleared up a few misconceptions about width in the swing. If you've got any comments on that, post them in the box below. If you don't already, please follow me on other social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.
The most I can feel.
If you can swing the club more round your body, for great width this way, you're going to